Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome to our HTML training session. Today we will talk about two main categories of HTML elements, block level elements and inline elements. Understanding the difference between these two is essential for structuring and styling your web pages effectively. Here you can see a diagram of block level elements and another for inline elements. Now let's understand these concepts better. First, we will look at block level elements. Block label elements always start a new line and take up the full width available from left to right. These elements are primarily used to define the structuring and layout of a web page. Here are some common block label elements. First, div. It's a block label elements used for creating section. For example, if we take a div and include a paragraph and a heading inside it, it forms a section. That's why we use div for structuring. P tag. This is another block label elements used for paragraph. H1. It is a heading element. Similarly, H2, H3, and so on are also block label elements. UL and OL. These represent an order and order list, respectively. LI. This stands for list item and is also a block label element. Other examples include header, footer, section, article, and main. These elements define a specified part of a web page, such as the header, footer, main, content, or an article section. Now, let's discuss the block quite element. It is also a block label element and is often used for displaying long quotations. Another example is pre, which stands for pre-formatted text. This is a block label element that preserve the text formatting as written. Lastly, we have the table element, which is also a block label element. Inside a table, elements like tr, td, and th are also considered block label elements. Forms are another example of block label elements. Here an example. We have some style defined in a style tag. For instance, we have applied a class named block with the following properties: border 1 pixel solid black, padding 10 pixel, margin bottom 10 pixel. Now, when we apply this class to a div, we will notice that it creates a border block. The padding ensures the content is lightly indeed from the border, and the margin adds some space below the element. Let me demonstrate. I will use this class on a div element. Notice how the border appear and the padding give space between the content and the border. Now, I will create another div and apply the same class. The styling is consistent across both elements, showing how the block level structure is maintained. In the body, we have a div element with the class block, and inside it, there an h1 heading, a p tag, and a ul tag. Now, if we add a background color to it, the background will span the entire width, demonstrating its block level nature. Let me set the background color of a h1 tag to green. The background color will expand across the entire width of the element. Similarly, let's consider the p tag, which is also a block level element. If I copy the paragraph and give it a sign background, you will notice that it spans the full width of the page as well. Now, inline elements. Unlike block level elements, inline elements do not start on a new line and only take up much space as their content. Inline elements are used for small modification and formatting within a line of text. For example, the span tag is an inline element. It allows you to apply style like color change to a part of text without affecting the rest of line. Similarly, the anchor tag used for hyperlink is also an inline element. However, Inside the body tag, there are three paragraphs. The span tag is used to styling a part of text. For instance, inside a paragraph is given a different background color. The background only covers the text concept within the span tag as it's an inline element. The anchor tag used for hyperlink is also an inline element. It does not start on a new line and the text that come after this remain on the same line. The strong tag and em tag are also inline elements. These do not affect the line structure but only modify the text formatting. This distinction between block level and inline elements is critical for understanding how the structure and styling content of your web pages effectively. Block level and inline elements. If an element does not move a new line, it is considered an inline element. This is the primary difference between block level and inline elements. For example, let me show you a case. In the code example, there's a div tag. Inside the div, we have an h2 tag, a p tag containing a strong tag, and em tag for styling. Another p tag with some text content, an anchor tag, a span tag with a red color text, a p tag containing an image. Now, I will open this code in a live server to show you the output. Output example. The content appears as follow on the web page. An article title, the author's name, the first paragraph, additional paragraph with style content, including bold and italic text. For instance, inline elements like the span and anchor tag appear in the same line as their surrounding text. The strong tag and em tag make the text bold and italic, respectively, without breaking the line. On the other hand, block level elements like p and div create separate sections. By properly using both block level and inline elements, you can structure your content in a way that is both visually appealing and easy to navigate. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the comments. Keep smiling and happy coding. Thank you.